The FM21 beta is finally here. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. Should we just get straight into it? Welcome to the Chasing Pack. How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome to the first episode of Football Manager 2021 on the channel. It is the Chasing Pack, and in case you hadn't already worked out by now, we are in fact managing Wolverhampton Wanderers. Obviously, with this just being a beta save, this series is going to be free for possibly even 5 seasons long. I don't think I'll go any further than 5, but I'm just going to see how it goes. And if I'm still enjoying it, I'll keep on playing. But obviously, I just want to learn about the game, learn all the new features. And then the main goal for this series is to try and turn Wolves into a consistent top 4 Premier League side. Obviously, that means qualifying for the Champions League every single year. And who knows, towards the end of the series, hopefully we'll even be able to push for the title and maybe even a Champions League. But that is a long, long way in the future. And it's definitely going to be a very, very fun series. And if you are looking forward to the series, please do be sure to drop a like on the video. I really do appreciate it. It really does help me out. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, so you do not miss a single episode. If you are watching this a little bit in the future, I will leave a link to the full playlist for this series down in the description, so you can click on that and watch it all the way through. Or alternatively, at the end of each episode, I will have, little cards up, and I'll have the playlist, and I'll also have the next episode. So you get to the end of the episode, you can just go straight on to the next one. And also, let me know in the comment section down below who you managing for the Football Manager 21 beta. Obviously, by the time that this video will be live, the beta will have been out for nearly 24 hours at that point. So let me know how you are getting on, who you're managing. Are you enjoying it so far? So far, everything that I've seen, everyone really, really does seem to be enjoying it, and I'm just really excited to get my teeth stuck into it. And I have got a little bit of a confession to make. I've already recorded this intro bit once, and I went through the starting stuff, but to be honest, I just ended up waffling for 10 minutes and nothing really exciting happened. I think the most exciting things that happened were I got very overexcited about a fist pump and how quickly the game saved. And let's save the game. Let's see how quick this saves. I know they've made a big thing about how fast. Jesus Christ, that was quick. Oh, wow. Oh, should I do a little gesture? Pump fists. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Oh, I love it already. I love it already. I've just got images of myself fist pumping in the boardroom as everyone agrees with me that we're going to get into the latter stages of the FA Cup. So I just kind of thought, you know what? I'll redo the intro and I'll just play through the preseason, get us to that first game of the season. And of course, I am going to be playing that first game. So Everton away, I believe, is who we have got first up. And I'll obviously play through preseason, do transfers, and I'll come back to you with everything that's happened. I'll do a little bit more in-depth talk about the tactics, key players, and any transfers and sales that I have made. But anyway, I'm going to go play the preseason, and I'll see you in just a moment. Right, so I am back. Pre-season has been completed. It's the first day of the Premier League season. As mentioned, we are going to be taking on Everton away, obviously at Goodison Park. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about the club vision. I mentioned this in the discarded intro. So obviously, club culture, unsurprisingly, sign Portuguese players. I've not done any of that, unfortunately, but we've got enough for the time being anyway. Sign high reputation players, play entertaining football, and develop players using the club's youth system. And interestingly, the end of current season objective is to finish in the top half of the Premier League, which I think we are very much well equipped to do so. 5th round of the FA Cup and 4th round of the Carabao Cup, we should be able to do that. And then in the future, it's just maintain a Premier League top half finish, which, like I said, I am very, very confident of doing. But anyway, let's talk about the transfers. There's been a couple. So the first player that I've brought in, Lee Kang-in, South Korean winger, can play on either side. Obviously, Diogo Jota has left Wolves both in real life and in this game. So I just thought, you know what, let's look for someone decent player. Can play either on the right or the left, and this guy just stood out to me. 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. You can see he's natural on both right and left, meaning that as a left footer he can play as inside forward on the right or a winger on the left, which is incredibly important for me, as you will see in just a moment. We signed him for 16 million. I think it was 12 million up front and then 4 million in add-ons. But yeah, very, very nice player. 19-year-old wonder kid. Bags of potential, and hopefully he will realise it. And then the other player we signed, Thiago Almada. Now, you'll see in the formation that I'm playing, I'm not actually using an attacking mid, but this guy came up and I signed him. I think it was £5 million, was it? Yeah, 5 million he came up for in one of my scout reports. And I just thought, for his ability and potential, although this is something that's really annoyed me so far about the game. It's such a minor thing, but when you're looking at players that are out on loan, you can't see their ability and potential. I mean, if I actually look at the squad, if I just look over here, where is he? Thiago Almada, you'll see that he's got 4.5 star potential, but it is a little bit annoying how I can see his current ability there, but then I go into his report, I can't see the potential. But apart from that, I'm very much enjoying this game so far. That is just one little thing that I've found that is bugging me a little bit. But yeah, because I don't really have a place for him in the team at the moment, and he's maybe not quite good enough just yet, I've sent him out on loan. He's gone to Eintracht Frankfurt in the Bundesliga, so hopefully he'll be getting regular first-team football at one of the highest levels in Europe. So that is he's a player that I'm very, very excited about. But obviously, we won't see much of him soon. And in terms of players out, I haven't actually sold anyone. This guy's gone out on loan, some 29-year-old centre-back that I've never heard of. And then Owen Otasoe, 19-year-old American centre-back. 3-star potential, so could turn into a decent-ish Premier League player. But I'm not really sure that he will ever do anything for me, unfortunately. But hopefully he's a player that I'll be able to sell on in the future. But that's enough about the ins and outs. Let's talk about some of the players that we do have at the club already. I'm just going to focus obviously on some very, very important players. Starting off, the highest ability player at the club, Ruben Neves. I mean, just look at that. He is so, so good. He is going to be playing in central midfield to start with my initial formation, which like I said, I will talk about in just a moment. But he is so good, just technically fantastic. And he's just so, so good. Rui Patricio in goal. Very, very good, experienced Portuguese goalkeeper. I mean, yeah, he's just absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, João Moutinho as well, getting on a little bit at 34 years old. But, I mean, his ability just cannot be underestimated. And obviously, having a model citizen personality is absolutely fantastic for potentially tutoring any young players now or in the future. Obviously, Adama Traore, 20 pace, 20 acceleration. I mean, obviously his technicals leave a little bit to be desired, but you know what you're going to get with Adama Traore, and, well, he does what he does absolutely fantastically. And obviously Raul Jimenez, the focal point of the attack, pressing forward, perfect for the role, and that is the role that I am going to be playing him in. So there's obviously so much ability at Wolves, and it's just, I mean, it's just taking them to that next level is obviously going to be the main challenge for this series, and I'm very, very confident that I am going to be able to do so. Then in terms of potential, I mean, there's tons of potential in this team as well. Obviously, Fabio Silva, football manager wonder kid is the best way to describe this kid. I mean, obviously, we all know how good he was on FM21. Obviously, Wolves signed him for about 35 million in real life. So he is definitely one for the future, one to look out for. 5-star potential, only 2-star current ability, so he's not the best at the moment. But hopefully we can get that potential ability all out of him. And then the next two best potential players we have are actually loanees. So Vitor Ferreira, currently 2.5-star current ability central midfielder with 5-star potential on loan from Porto. I think it's 18.27 million optional future fee. Hopefully we have the money to pay for him because this guy looks very, very good. And then Ryan Ait-Nouri, the French left back, currently on loan from Angers, and I think it's 20 million. Yeah, 20.1 million future fee for this guy. He is fantastic. He's actually going to be my starting left wing back. Well, to start with, because obviously Johnny is out for the entire season. There's Marcel as well, but I want this guy to develop. I want to see how good he can become. And obviously you've got Hover, right wing back, signed from Liverpool this summer for 10 million, obviously with Jota going the other way. And then Pedro Neto, not actually going to be starting for me, I don't think, because of the signing of, I've forgotten his name already, of Lee Kang-in. But obviously this guy is very, very good, and he's fantastic cover both up front and on the wings, and obviously plenty of potential about him. So those are the kind of the players in the immediate kind of setup. But then if we go over to the development centre, look at the under-23s, there's a couple of decent players in here. Morgan Gibbs-White obviously currently on loan at Swansea City in the Championship. Hopefully he can develop very, very nicely, and then next season he can make his way into our team. And there's this guy who's very, very exciting, 17-year-old Swiss centre-back Christian Marquez, 4.5-star potential. So obviously I will be playing this guy in a lot of kind of cup games, especially against against lower league teams, to just get him that kind of first team exposure and hopefully push his development to the next level. And there's a lot of players out on loan as well. I think this guy, Catrone, is he leaving? Yeah, he's leaving, unfortunately. And then in the under-18s, there's not anyone mega exciting in the under-18s. Obviously, 4-star potential on Kem Campbell, Welsh central midfielder, and Jack Scott. So potentially a very, very nice little player in there. Whether or not they'll ever pull up any trees for the first team remains to be seen. And I'm not too certain about, I'm not too sure whether or not they will. And I think that's everything regarding the players as of yet. So let's switch over to the tactic, and this is my tactic that I'm going to be using, very similar to the way that Wolves play in real life, or at least formation-wise. It's going to be a very, very high press attacking 5-2-3-1 with Traore on the right as an inside forward and Lee Kang in on the Traore in the left as an inside forward. Sorry, not on the right, and then Lee Kang in on the right as an inside forward. But obviously, we do have the option to switch them round and play them as wingers. This is my ideal starting 11. Unfortunately, Connor Cody is out for 2 to 4 weeks, and then Semedo is also out for 3 to 4 weeks, which is a little bit annoying, it is safe to say. But fortunately, neither of them are particularly bad injuries, so hopefully they'll recover from them, and then they'll be able to slot straight into the first team. I'm a little bit undecided who I'm going to play at right wing back ahead of Semedo, but that's not important just yet. Quick little look at the kind of way that we're playing. Obviously, higher line of engagement and defensively. Urgent pressing, prevent shot, goalkeeper distribution, in transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly, distribute to centre backs, and then in possession. I'm actually going to change the attack. No, I'm not going to. Do I want to change it? I know, I'm going to leave it on fairly wide for now. We've got overlap for the wing backs, play out of defence, high tempo, standard passing directness, and run at defence with a positive mentality. So hopefully, some very exciting football to come. But just remains to be seen how successful this tactic is. I've not played a single game personally. I've left it to my assistant, and so far in pre-season we've not done too bad. We did lose our first game against some Hungarian team that I've never heard of, which is annoying, but after that we did very, 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 very well, and hopefully have put us in a good place going into the season. And talking of going into the season, let's get into our first game. So it is Wolves away? No, we're Wolves. We're playing Everton away. Liverpool have already beaten Leeds 4-0, which hurts my heart a little bit as a Leeds fan. But tactical meeting. This is new. No, I don't really want to do any of them. I'm going to ignore you. Next. Oh, it's giving me the how to use it. Whatever. Finish. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight into the team selection. So obviously Cody and Semedo. I don't want this. Stop. Thank you. So, as I was saying, obviously Cody and Semedo are both out, which is a little bit annoying. So it's going to be Hoover coming in at right wing back. And then in terms of centre back, ahead of Cody, in place of Cody, I think I'm going to go with Saiss. So starting lineup is going to be Patricio in goal, a back three of Kilman, Bolly and Saiss, Ait Nouri at left wing back, Hoover right wing back, Moutinho and Neves in the middle, Traore on the left, and Lee Kang in on the right, and Jimenez up top as that lone striker. And let me just pick without restrictions, unpick positions only. I don't really want a goalkeeper on the bench. Who else is on the bench? Not really anyone, to be honest. And not particularly fit Pedro Neto. But I'm going to get him on the bench instead, just in case. And now I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, God, this squad is a little bit thin. Maybe I should have invested a little bit more money in the summer. But anyway, let's get into our first game of the season. And what on earth is this? Oh God, this is exciting. Concerned about Adama Traore's stamina. Yeah, it's not great, but he's pretty good, isn't he? So he's going to play. Are you going to... Do I have to submit the team again? Okay. This is new. This is all new to me. Like I said, I've not played a single match on this. This is my very, very first... this is my very, very first game on this, and it keeps giving me all these bloody tutorials. Oh God. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm sweating. I am sweating. Right. This is your last chance to let the players know. Yep, I know that. That's how a team talk works. Yep, I know all this. Stop it. Stop. Just let me. Okay. No gesture. Assistant recommended. Go out there and give these fans their money's worth. What is? Can I next? This is far too confusing. Oh God, there's so many different things. Tunnel. You're about to make your managerial debut. Can you sum up your feelings on an occasion like this? It's a special day. I can't wait to get started in this wonderful job. Are you confident Ruben Neves will perform today? I certainly trust him. Yep. Is it easier to plan? He's a brilliant player, and we're so much better for having him. I'm focusing on what I can do rather than what our opposition is doing. And now the teams are coming out for my first ever game on this. A little bit of bouncing around. The commentators are in place and ready to go. So let's get to the match. Okay. Stop it. Yeah. Next. Okay. Oh God, this is exciting. Oh God, there's so many different things. Oh God. Just play. Just get into the game. Actually, there was one thing that I already wanted to do. I don't think I've set any... Stop giving me tutorial. I didn't want all these tutorials. Just going to ask my assistant for what we should do for the opposition players. And let's go. We're going to play it in 3D for this one game. Just since it's the first game of the series. Get ourselves familiarised with the 3D match engine. Change the highlights to key rather than extended, as the first highlight comes to an end. Free kick. Allen. Forward to Richarlison. Back to Sigurdsson. Tries to play it through to... What? Oh, for God's sake. Checking decision. Possible foul on the VAR. That's exciting. I'm guessing that they're not going to call a foul. Oh, well, that's upsetting. That's quite a nice ball from Sigurdsson. Poor pass from Saiz, trying to play it back to the keeper. And he slots it home. Very, very frustrating. Right, second highlight of the game. Everton now on this right-hand side. Seamus Coleman coming for a great tackle from Ait Nouri. Adama Traore plays it back to him. Long ball over the top to Raul Jimenez. What can he do? One-on-one with his man. Godfrey wins it back and plays it forward, but only as far as Ait Nouri just inside the Everton half. Great ball forward from Moutinho. Oh, what a goal! Jimenez chests it down and smashes it with his left foot into that near corner. You love to see it. That was an unbelievable ball from João Moutinho. Bloody hell, left foot. Raul Jimenez finds a great gap. One touch, bang. What a goal! Now it's just going to show that he is, in fact, onside. Absolutely love that. No outstretched arm pointing where he wants the ball for him to be called offside. And yes, I am still very upset that that happened to Leeds against Crystal Palace at the weekend. But only 5 minutes left in this first half. This first half has absolutely flown by, as this is not a camera angle that I was expecting. So I think it's because I've got it set to director cam. Saiz lumps it forward. That's a great touch from Jimenez to take it past his man. Takes it past 2 one-on-one with the keeper. Goes for that near post again. Raul Jimenez, his second goal of the game. His second goal of the season. And we've clawed our way back. I say clawed our way back. We're only 1 goal down. But we are now 2-1 up. What a touch. And he just gets past the man with raw pace. I don't know what Jordan Pickford's doing there. That is absolutely disgraceful. He's just like, you know what, mate, I'm just going to kneel down and let you score. And there we go, half-time, 2-1 up. Well, what are the expected goals saying? We've got an expected goal total of 0.55 and we've scored 2. Unlucky fellas. That was a a very, very high expected goal opportunity for Everton. Oh yeah, I remember now because we completely messed up the back pass. Let's see. Hands together. I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. Who's not playing well? Herver's not playing too well. I know he's not playing particularly well. I'm not sure how I feel about all the players being all over the shop. Raul Jimenez obviously on a 7.9. That's something I definitely need to look at with the two wing backs not having the best of games. I'm just not used to all of the players being down here. I'm so used to them being in the mid. I mean, what is going on with that pass, Matt? But the first highlight of this second half, throw-in headed clear by Everton, and Richarlison was the first to it. Martinho wins it back, but then Richarlison gets it back, and Everton back in possession now. Decore goes over the top, and Richarlison is through one-on-one with the keeper. Rui Patricio makes the save, made himself big, and he was not going to get beaten there. Right, with 20 minutes left, I think I should probably look at making a couple of changes. Neither of my wingers are having the best game of their life, and Ait Nouri has also picked up a knock, so we're not going to take any chances there. We're going to get Marçal in at left wing back, and then do I want to make another change? Ruben Neves, he's playing all right, but he is booked. Maybe just get some fresh legs out there in Dendoncker in that box-to-box midfield role, and then I think I will be pretty happy with that. Everton are actually, in theory, should probably be leading here, but we've had two very, very, not particularly great opportunities, but it's just quality from Jimenez, obviously, to put those opportunities away. As a loose pass gifts possession back to Everton, but a nice header from Kilman back to Patricio in goal. His hands, he goes long. Oh dear, but the offside flag is up. Oh, bloody hell. The question is, I know that they've changed it so VAR can be wrong. Goal disallowed, come on. Oh, thank God for that. VAR could not get that one wrong. Jesus Christ, it was an absolute mile offside. And the question is, do I want to shut up shop a little bit? You know what? I'm going to go a little bit more balanced. Knock the tempo down a little bit. And then I'm also going to just drop the defensive line back to a more standard defensive line. I think. Am I happy with that? I think I'm happy with that. Let's confirm those changes. I do hate making defensive changes. However, playing 5 at the back, it's probably a fairly smart thing to do. Just try and protect this lead. Obviously, Everton getting some chances, but now we're coming forward on the attack. Herver into the box, and it is cleared to Richarlison. Oh, it's a great interception from Kilman to stop the ball over the top, and we've got a ball over the top of ourselves. Raul Jimenez, what a touch, what a finish. Jimenez with the hat-trick to kick-start the season, and surely that has got to be game over. Oh, what a player. 3 fantastic goals for him on the day. Just on that defensive line, ball over the top, reacts, great touch, weak foot, I think he's right-footed, weak foot into the far corner, and we lead 3-1 into injury time now. And there is a highlight. Yerry Mina inside to Godfrey. To Mina. To Godfrey. Out to Holgate on this right-hand side. Alex Iwobi takes it past one. Now Sigurdsson in a dangerous area. What a tackle. The ball is just lumped forward. But Everton get possession back and bring it forward once again. Holgate out on this right-hand side. Plays it. What is that? Oh, God. Let me just quickly... let me just pull these guys back and switch them to... let me just switch them to fullbacks on support. I'm not happy. I am not happy at all. And then we'll just get you as inside forwards on support rather than attack. Oh God, these last 2 minutes, time is ticking away. And there we go. We just about hold on to that one. Bloody hell. Willy Bolly tried his hardest to get Everton back into the game, but fortunately today was the Raul Jimenez show. Interestingly, 5 goals in the game, but only an expected goal total of probably about, well, I say probably about 3. Of 3, 1.16 plus 0.85 is what? 2. 2.01, not 3. Bloody hell, my maths is all over the shop. But the most important statistic on the day is the goals. 3 for Wolves, 2 for Everton. What a start to the season. Raul Jimenez, I love you. Well done, lads. That was a great win for us. With my arms outstretched, they all look inspired and motivated. You truly love to see it. What a comeback. To see a side completely turn a game around like that must be very pleasing. Yeah, responded magnificently. What sort of an impact? It certainly made my half-time team talk a lot easier. Winning your first competitive match as Wolves manager, it was a great match. Everything went according to plan. It was he was tremendous. What a player. I'm always a big advocate for using technology. I'm not really, but it worked in my favour, so I'm going to say that it did. Nuri is out for 1 to 2 days. But anyway, that is where I'm going to finish off today's episode. In terms of the next episode, I'll probably play forward a little bit. A little bug I think I've found. My fixtures basically repeat themselves very, very early on. Like, look at that. Everton, West Ham, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Southampton. And then West Ham, Everton, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, who we play in our first 4 games, and then we play them from games 7 to 10 as well. So I guess maybe a good place to come back, possibly Arsenal, Southampton, maybe Southampton, West Ham, although I've already played. I don't know, I'm just going to kind of play through and then get to a point where I think will be good to go on for the next episode. But anyway, that is where I'm going to finish off today's episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do be sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.
What we do here is go back.
Loud.